Where are you going? Is it to the top? If not, why not? Go to the bloody top.
Okay guys, it's Super Seducer. I'm pretty excited to play this. I saw a couple of clips of it and thought it looked pretty funny. But then I was like, don't want any more spoilers. I just want to play it for myself and get the full experience. I'm in love with the title screen. Let's turn this music down and show you what's actually playing. It's all club music. It's definitely, if you know anything about me, you know this is the kind of thing I like to listen to recreationally. It's the kind of thing I'm into. Anyway, Super Seducer. I found out about it, thought, I want a review copy of this. I'll go on Keymailer and give it a go. Usually I get ignored on that website, but this guy approved me, like, right away, so clearly the gods were smiling on me and this was meant to happen. So, yeah, press any button.
Hey mate, Richard Marina, your friendly neighbourhood
mate.
guru here, and welcome.
Oh, look, it's a chessboard. Because it is. Dating is like a chess game.
Getting it into your hands.
Hey, he's getting into my hands now.
Creating it, and I hope that you have a real blast playing it.
Yeah.
It's also going to be really interesting, I hope. And
instantly, I was going to make fun of him, but I am kind of won over by his charisma.
In coming up with the game. So
although he did record this in the lobby at a funeral home by the look of it.
Finally, thank you so much for buying it, and I hope you really enjoy it.
Well, I didn't buy it. I just want to comment on this photo stream here of Richard hanging out with these ladies. I don't know if they're models or if they're actual conquests. In fact, I don't even know if that's real champagne or if that's one of those sort of phony glasses you can buy that's like... Anyway. I don't know what the deal with this thing is. I think there's like a limit on the number of things I can play before it comes out. But it's out like tomorrow, I think, so... I don't know. We'll see how we go. Story mode. Let's give it a crack. Chapter select. Welcome, girl on street. We'll give it a go. If I start talking like that, maybe I'll be irresistible to women. The whole pickup artist thing, and dating tips and all that, the idea of anybody actually seeking to start a relationship on those grounds is just, bonkers to me. All the lovely people that I've ever met in my life, it kind of just was happenstance. It was completely accidental. And I don't think you could do a series of instructional videos on that basis. I think if anybody on our channel was going to do a series of pickup videos and hot tips and stuff, it would have to be David, because, let's face it, you put that guy in a white tux and he's irresistible to women. And when you reduce this sort of thing to a science, it also becomes a game of like, I mean, well, how far can you take this? If these are really good dating tips, they should work on anyone. Like, I should be able to pick up my own brother.
Hi, Paul. I just couldn't help but notice you look exceptionally attractive today while you're eating your pot of noodles there. I thought maybe you'd like to come out and I could eat your pussy. You fucking what?
But anyway, enough whimsy, enough of us screwing around. Let's take a look at Richard's science-based approach to scoring babes and bitches. NCIS Richard here. Ooh, well, alright. See, first of all, I mean, I'd be picking this girl on the basis of how she's dressed, but I mean, you can't, what are you going to do all day walking around in the hot sun, looking for a woman that's, oh, here we go. Oh, it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I need that music. We're back in Super Soaker now that I have the music. Okay, let's have a look. Approach directly in front. Pretend to be blind. Slightly in front and to the side. Yo, what up, girl? That's me. Alright, hit it.
Yo, what up, girl?
Can
I just talk to you for a second? Where you headed?
I'm busy.
Yeah? Come back here.
Get her! Chase her! Ah, see, I like the,
Not right. You want to stop her and talk to her when she's stationary.
Oh.
You don't want to walk with her. It's kind of weird.
This is like those learning to drive questionnaires where you'll be doing the theory test in the learning to drive thing, and it'll be like, you know, honk your horn, speed up to let the other driver know how you're feeling and all that stuff. They have the joke answers, and then they have the ones that actually, okay. Yeah, no, as I was going to say, I do like the FMV approach in the presentation. It's very slick, but at the same time, it's kind of, if this was in a sort of a GTA engine, I'd be able to actually have a bit more autonomy and roll with F. I think I was onto something there. If the game let me pursue that option. Yeah, walking next to it. Let's give it a go. Right. Can I just say?
Hey, listen, I just saw you and...
I'll let Richard speak first.
I'm busy.
Are you busy? Where are you
Come
headed?
back here. Don't ignore me, bitch. Alright, now. Let's get it.
One of the key rules in the daytime is that you don't want to end up walking next to the girl. It's very stalker-ish, and so you should avoid it. You want to stop her.
If you use this approach, you'll be sitting alone on your bed dressed up as a keyboardist for Sigur Rós. Is that how you pronounce their name? I'll put it on screen and you can tell me. Alright. Wolf was... No, okay. Approached directly in front. I mean, I think that's the one that I'm supposed to pick. But again, I kind of like all the jokey outcomes here.
Excuse me.
There's so much I want to say. Walking in the sun is not for me. If I was even in the market for picking up at the moment, which I'm not, it would be in winter for sure. Under the cover of cloud.
Means that she will likely do that as a reflex, like 90% of the time.
That's... Sorry, I was talking about half of it. Wolf whistle. Pretend to be blind. Here we go. This is probably one of the best ones. It's got to be.
Whoa.
And I mean, I don't want to, like, be throwing accusations of poor continuity at the guy, but weren't they on a completely different street corner? For him to be in position to ambush this poor girl, he'd have to, like, run to get into place. And that's so conspicuous. You notice instantly. Alright. When you do the right one, you get club music, apparently. And I like her fashions. Oh.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop.
Oh, they're moving. They're actually there. Oh, I thought he had, like, put them in with graphics because, like, they were so shop window mannequins or something. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what we can... This reminds me of those fucking GIFs you see where, to imply lots of thought and calculation going on, they have the equations floating in front of somebody's face. This is what's going to happen in my life from now on whenever I've got choices to make. I'm going to get Richard's A, B, C, D, E approach. Oh, man. I mean, I like the fact that this is just an epoxy Steam game. People that actually make a living from doing lecture tours and TED Talks and stuff over this kind of crap, that concerns me. I really worry about the idea of a meetup of pickup artists. And I don't want to make fun of them either, because I always get these randoms who get, like, quite offended. It's a weird thing to get offended about. And I remember having one coming onto our channel being all like, just because you don't have game? I'm like, oh my god, there's real people that refer to it as such. Game? I've got plenty of game. I've got game coming out of the wazoo. Anyway, hey, don't I know you from one of my yoga classes? Let's give it a shot.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure I've seen you in my yoga class. Do you go there?
No, I don't do yoga.
You don't?
No.
Well, fuck you!
Not the best way to start, because you can just say no and brush you off.
You should be able to pick the responses you make as well. Oh, offensive. I got an achievement. Yeah. The counterpunch. Like, the responses to one of your pickup lines, you need to be able to instantly follow up with something. Such as, you bitch. Hey, do you have a minute?
So just saw you and I'd love to get to know you, so do you have a minute?
I'd like to give you an opportunity to invest in Bitcoin.
Why not?
Bitcoin's a weird one to try and keep up with as well. There's so many...
Why did you ask that? Gives her the opportunity to say no. If you ask, do you have time? Do you want to talk to me? More than likely...
I take it back. I accuse this guy of looking like a keyboardist for a band, but I think he's actually more likely the saxophone player. Have we got any stats on saxophone players and what they look like? Look it up. I think you're really beautiful. I'd like to go down on you. It's like that fucking shark movie. Wouldn't mind so much, but I've already joked about it.
I just saw you and I'd really love to go down on you. What do you say?
You asswipe.
What?
Oh, see, they're not averse to putting swearing in here, so that's good at least.
Don't be sexual until you know that she would be open to it, which is never going to be in the first few seconds.
Which is in like 6 weeks' time. I don't have that kind of time. I thought you were here to give me results. Welcome to Love TV. Alright. I just wanted to say you look like an elephant.
I'm sure I've seen you in my yoga class. Do you go there?
No, I already pressed that one! Damn it, Richard.
Not the best way to...
Thank you. Okay, elephant. That's the one I wanted. Boom.
Hey, excuse me, can I tell you something really quickly?
Sure.
I just saw you and wanted to let you know that...
This guy dresses better than I do, and he's got a gold watch.
As well. It's really summery.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you look really amazing.
This is good because you've given her a nice compliment. It's direct. It's made her smile, and
I'm trying to suss out these models.
So it's a nice, confident way to start in the street.
I'm really unsure about the one in
So
the
what's your
heels.
plans for today?
I'm actually going
Is
to
she
have
real?
fun to feed the squirrels with my friend.
What? Feed squirrels?
Yeah.
And ducks?
That's fucked up.
Squirrels.
No, just the
Don't
squirrels.
feed them rice. It expands in their stomachs and makes them die of excruciating pain.
Almonds?
Almonds?
Yeah.
That's their favourite, is it?
It seems to be.
That's nice. Well, they're really cute, aren't they?
They are very cute.
You like
it's
animals?
fun. I do.
This is the story you tell your grandchildren.
I never thought of that. But buy some almonds, go feed the squirrels.
You should try it sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it now. I'll come with you. Alright, oh shit. Ask her questions to get her to do most of the talking. Now we're getting into the real sort of, you know... Hang on. Yeah, lean in for the kiss. I want to see what this guy does.
You're just so beautiful, and I want to give you a kiss.
Whoa, no. No.
Why not? I'm not trying to fuck you in the ass or anything, just a little kiss.
Fuck you.
This is the definition of creepy, the kind of stuff that's going to get you arrested, thrown out of places by security.
Not that I really want to interrupt Richard or anything, but just at this stage of the game, it strikes me that like he's setting up these ludicrous choices that are sort of say, this would never work, haha, you're a fool, haha. Nice try, but it's very creepy. But the good options just don't seem that much more compelling to me. I mean, walking up to this poor girl that you've never met, in the hot sun, sort of an isolated street, you could be anybody. She's probably already putting her house keys into her fucking, you know that thing you do with the keys when you do a little mini Wolverine? She's probably getting ready for a fight. She probably feels like it's like 10 seconds away from sort of a Joy Lane situation where the guy pulls up in the car and says, hey, do you know Joy Lane? Say Joy Lane, this is what's about to happen to you. Like, you can't just walk up to people and stand in front of them. I mean, she's walking somewhere. She's minding her own business and he's just hassling her out. Oh, fuck me. But anyway, enough of my naysaying. I'm sure Richard knows a fair bit more about the picking up that I do.
Yeah, I was just walking, there's a nice park down there, and then I'm going to meet some friends, but I've got like 40 minutes, and that's why when I saw you, and I thought you looked friendly, so that's why I came over and said hi.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm just making this game, and I needed a bitch to
In the
talk
early
to...
stages of an interaction...
What? That was a good one?
...the conversation, so that she
the conversation, yeah, the
relax.
dreaded C word. You know, I make it a point to use that word as little as I can.
She was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's going, so that's the right one.
No, it's not the right... It was terrible, it was awkward as fuck!
Riding around the park, there's like a nice spot where they rent out bikes and it's on the lake.
Let's go ride the swans.
Well, I'm English.
Whoops, I got it
You know
wrong.
what we do, like the penny farthing and the suit on, and sitting really up.
Fuck
It's
it.
very fancy for bikes.
I will change.
Okay.
I want a sixth option. I want to scream out sausage time the way that Hugh Laurie does in Blackadder. Start touching yourself to get it turned on. Yes, that's the way.
I like squirrels.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I like nuts. I like cashews.
Oh my god. What?
What?
Oh, fucking pervert.
No, I've got a rash. I've got ringworm. It's itchy. Uh-oh. Damn it.
If you like touching yourself, great. But make sure you do it in the
Do
privacy
you know,
of your own home.
well, so much for privacy. I might as well tell you guys this. I've actually done it pretty much during every video we've ever recorded. Because, I mean, how often do you really see my hands? But anyway, ask what hairstyle she thinks would be good for you. Yeah, let's do this one. The bricklayer approach.
You might be able to help me with this, actually. I was thinking of getting a tattoo. Let me show you.
Oh.
Oh,
Like somewhere...
no.
Somewhere like on
Keep
my
your
body.
clothes on.
No, come and see. Girls just aren't as sexual as guys, so getting your
Hang
shirt
on
off
a
in the
minute.
daytime
Give 'em
is
credit.
not cool
Yeah.
unless you know that she's in.
I mean, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but I'm pretty sure most women are just as much perverts as the rest of us, but, yeah, I don't know. See, it just seems to be there's so many generalizations. I mean, I guess if you're trying to pick up a very specific kind of person, maybe some of this shit would work, but I don't know. People are so different. I don't know. I mean, okay, she looks autistic. Let's see what she does for a living. Let's give it a go.
And tell me what you do.
Hey,
because
maybe we
you
can both
look
be
a bit-
autistic together.
Well, I actually work in non-profit
Non-profit?
charity. Yeah.
Ah, I like making profit.
Bullshit.
What do
Not
you
the
do?
way you're
joking,
dressed, you look like...
I work in IT, but
Okay.
no, that's cool. So you're not so focused on money. You like doing good things.
He's lying about the IT thing.
Thanks.
I'm focused on money. No.
That's fair.
Are those seahorse earrings? No, I'm sorry.
Asking what someone does is that kind of usual question that we
Oh,
always
wait, she changed her legs
ask,
over. Yeah.
but in this case you want to make a guess, make an assumption. It makes it a little bit more interesting, and if you choose something to do with fashion or art, it's always a compliment for a woman because it kind
They're
of
dumb as bricks.
So-
I mean, for fuck's sake. Oh, look up her skirt. Are you single? Introduce yourself. Ask. Like, I mean, if I've got to be serious for a minute, I guess I might say.
My name is Richard, by the way,
Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
and your name?
And I run an incredibly successful dating empire.
I was just waiting for it a while, but it's good that you have one.
Whoa! Her drink bottle's actually tied to her wrist. I gotta look into that.
Rather than just asking her name, you can always introduce yourself. It's a little bit different to what most guys do, and it's a positive difference.
Thanks.
What kind of things do you like to do in your free time?
Actually,
Do you like to flick the bead?
every time I work,
That's
I
a
work a
shame.
lot. So when I'm not working, I like to be outside.
Yeah.
I try
You're
to be
just
out.
talking to random people.
Well, actually, bike where you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realise she got a piercing on her nose.
People that's always doing
I
stuff.
never know how to feel about that.
hard for me
It
to
always
say
seems like it's associated with like nasal drip, like
But in general, no, more active.
small amounts of
than
mucus.
down.
I'm kind of semi-active. Yeah.
I miss
Like I do some active stuff, but actually I prefer it when, someone else plans everything and they're like, come to this.
Ah, it just looks like a real estate commercial. I'm not
Given the
comfortable.
choice,
I don't like this setting, this street. I don't like it. I don't know. Richard could have gone anywhere in the city to film this one, and he didn't. I don't like that. Seller, I'm one of your hobbies. Yeah. I love how casual you look. I hate girls that always try to look depth. Ah, that's such a slam. Let's do it. Yeah, you look like a complete
How
hobo.
You just dress really casual, and you don't. Some girls like make loads of effort, so it's good that you don't really care about how you look.
It's kind of
It's
a
refreshing.
weird thing to say.
Well, just
Got her.
what comes to mind,
Reeling in a big
You
one.
have fun with your friends. It was
Well,
kind
Fuck you.
I was giving you a compliment.
Oh, there's another one. See, that should be a branching out lesson for yourself. But don't worry, there's another girl on the other side of the street.
It's a neg, it's making
see
them
what he's
feel
actually-
bad.
Oh,
And
negging.
in
Yeah, I've
case
heard of this. Yeah, I get negged all the
nice and
time.
bubbly and friendly and chatty and whatever, definitely never need to use it. She's very bitchy and tough. You could think about it, but even in those cases, it's usually better to tease her playfully than to say something straight rude.
Sorry, guys, I drifted off completely while you were talking then. Got hair fucking stuck to my foot again. I hate this. I hate summer. I hate warm rooms. I just want to be able to work. It's just really fucking hot and uncomfortable in here. I can barely make this video. I was going to try and get all 3 chapters that I'm allowed to play through, finished, but I don't think I'm going to finish one. Alright, let's go with the one I really think is the right answer. Let's see B. Alright, let's give it a go.
Okay, listen, like I
Whoa.
said, I'm meeting those friends, but why don't you give me your number and we can.
See,
keep in
that's the big
touch,
difference
maybe?
between me and Richard. I keep my phone in my left pocket, he keeps it in his right.
There you go.
Cool. That's fun.
Have fun.
You too.
darling.
See ya.
I'd pay real money to do like a Gordon Ramsay
Well
version
done,
of
you
this.
got a fake number.
Oh,
Not good enough.
wait, hang on a fucking minute. What's wrong with that one? Can I have your phone number? He's trying to steer me into the direct approach, but I think that was perfectly. Oh well, fuck. Shows what I know. Turns out Richard
Listen,
knows
what'd
a
you say,
lot
Kat?
more about dating than I do.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No.
Oh,
but it was
fuck
really nice
off!
to meet
He
you.
throws the phone
I
at
hope
her
you have
head.
fun at the park.
Okay. See ya.
Oh, great. Okay. Turns out I'm wrong again.
After how long did you ask for the number? Way too early.
Feels like forever for me. I mean, we've been standing in the sun here for 30 minutes. I think we're about ready.
Have you ever tried climbing?
Seal the deal.
Like on these walls. And,
I've heard of it.
things.
I've always wanted to, but I haven't yet.
it's very cool. We've got some place that we go to. I've only been 4 times, but it's really
You know
fun.
what really fucks me up about all of the correct answers? And he's always very vague and kind of awkward. It's like, I've got some place and I've got some friends and I do this and that and that.
When you're speaking to girls,
And before you know it, he's in bed with the models again.
And a good
With
choice
the
is
high
to do what
heels!
to do, a
Oof.
hobby.
You really want to
Go
impress
out.
me. Get the one on the right to suck off that the round wood thing on the end of the bed.
That sounds great.
Wait for it, here it
it's-
comes.
It's
Yep.
the right option in
Show
this
me how far you
case.
can take that thing. Oh,
Okay, so you said you
this is
like
why I don't make dating games.
climbing.
Yeah.
Any other outdoor activities?
Yeah, loads of stuff.
Yeah, I'm really into pétanque. It's like a French lawn bowls.
Yeah, tennis and also squash. You know what squash is?
I used to have a French teacher that would try and get us to play pétanque, and at the time I thought it was really fucking stupid. Again, standing around in the sun playing with little metal balls, not my kind of thing, but in hindsight it's kind of cool that he wanted to. I mean, he got us out of the classroom, because it wasn't like it was a physical education class, it was French class time. We were supposed to be there for 40 minutes or 80 minutes, depending on the length of the period, learning French, and instead he's like, hey, you want to come outside and go and do the quadrangle and play some pétanque?
Too bad.
Okay.
You can
And
smash it.
Yeah, you know, I really was very harsh on that French teacher.
Rarely happens. You should
And-
try it.
I might sometime.
He's got a hero belt buckle, check it out, the big H. Oh no! What happened? I wasn't listening. I'm an ass model.
Yeah, I work in IT, but I'm.
Let me put my finger up your poop chute.
Come on.
Look at that. What do you think?
It's nice.
Good, yeah?
Sure.
Have a touch.
No, no,
Put your
no.
hand
no,
on it.
here we go.
Don't be shy. Come on.
I'd rather
You
not.
can really. It's okay.
It's okay.
Look,
So
I
he's
can
starting
touch
to.
you.
Oh, here we go.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I could get you a job.
I don't know. If I was going to go to the amount of trouble that Richard's gone to with this game, I would just make a game where all the wrong answers were right answers. Because he's being pilloried for trying to share his wisdom. I mean, not that I agree with anything he does or what he stands for, but at the same time, at least he's trying to sort of... I mean, if he's already going to get bullied, is what I'm saying, then he might as well go down swinging and just make a game where he's snapping bra straps and throwing hot cold water, throwing cold water on people, and I don't know. There was a point I was trying to make there, but I don't remember what it was. Life philosophy, model scout. Be passionate.
Yeah, I work in IT and actually I love my job.
Actually, no, you shouldn't talk about yourself too much. Women find that a big turn off.
At the moment, it's like the most exciting field, right, to work in. There's so many cool companies. I really love my job. So happy to go to work.
She's like, so many cool companies? Name 5 of them.
Fascinating for me.
I wasn't expecting you to push back like that.
If you have a job and
I like the heels. I want to see what the other one's wearing, though. Lift a leg, baby.
What you need to do is show that you have passion for something. If you do like your job, even if you think other people are not interested,
Do we need 2 cameras for this?
you can get them to buy in, feel at least the emotion, even if they don't understand it that well. So, don't worry about it being boring. Worry about
You know what the fakest thing about this guy is? He doesn't even need glasses. I just wear these because they look cool.
So do you always stop girls on the street?
Yeah, that's what I do. Hang on a minute. Only if they look like that. I want to hear him say this one. This is good. Listen to this shit.
Well, you know what? There's a special quality I look for, and I would only stop girls if they have that exact thing. So
Okay.
it's quite, something special going on. Do you want to know what it is?
Here we go. Do it, Richard.
Well, it's just when the girl just looks like she's dying to be fucked. Basically.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like she's just
See,
ready
he
to-
wasn't bold with it. He started to laugh towards the end.
Really vulgar.
Vulgar?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
To Peter tits. Ah, she walked off. Damn it. I thought that would work.
That's totally cool in the game, but in real life, I must tell you that you shouldn't even swear at girls, never mind getting
I get fucked. I swear at them before breakfast.
have a responsibility to treat women with respect and always make sure that
You
they
should
feel
treat women with
better.
respect, but here's a game that tells you the top 5 tips to break down their psychology into any... I mean, it's I don't know. I've never been able to figure out just what fucks my head the most about the whole pickup artist thing. Maybe I'm in denial. Maybe I don't want people to be so simple that they can just merely be broken down to a bunch of simple advice on how to chat them up. I mean, I don't know. I just don't buy it, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, look, let's say it's no cost. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. We'll go C. Surely this is the
No,
right
not
one.
often at all, but I think when I'm single, when I like the look of someone, I figure why not start a conversation, because you never know what
The C word again. You know, I never use it.
could date or just have a nice interaction. Why not, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Then the sprinklers come on and she gets
This is
soaked.
the right choice because actually it's honest and it's disarmingly honest. So it's going to take her back a little bit, but it's going to also show that you're telling the truth, that she can trust you, and show that you're confident enough to say that.
That's all nice, Richard, but when does the club music start up?
So
I need
it's
some
the
more of
right
that
choice. Well done.
stuff. Give her your number. See, here's the thing. If you give her your number, you know it's not fake. I mean, I remember being in high
Listen, I
school
do
and
need to
sometimes guys would give girls, like, numbers for pizza shops and stuff. I never understood that. It always seemed like bullying to me.
Me, whatever, and we meet.
Yeah,
And didn't
sure.
they legit want to pick up? I mean, I don't know.
Well, there you go. Saved it in there as Richard.
Good.
Cool.
Have fun with your friends.
Yeah, you too.
Wrong! You're never going to see her again. Wait for it. Yep.
Giving a girl your number and not taking hers is very pointless. It leaves the chance that you're never going to see her again. Totally up to her, depending, how
I only
busy
just
her life
noticed
is
the
and what she's
broken
got
heart
going
thing
on.
in the corner.
In most cases, girls don't like making the first move, so it should be up to you to take the number.
I
if
could
you
barely
like her, and do the
tolerate
right
this
thing
guy's
so that you see her
poppycock
again.
advice. He's basically a human fortune cookie. Listen, to meet some friends. Here we go. This is the one.
Listen, I live literally on
If
the
I
next
just picked all the right answers all the time, this chapters would probably last for about 5 minutes.
Oh, we could just pop over there and, hang out at home. We've got some drinks.
No, I'm meeting my friends, and it's a little early
You can
to
bring them
drink.
as well. They're
Come on,
pretty-
come to my crack den.
Yeah,
they're
but
not
we're
pretty.
not interested.
They can come, they can watch.
The thing is, drug addicts these days, they don't all look like they came out of Breaking Bad. I mean, I think this guy could easily have like a low-key kind of coke thing going on,
Girls will come back to your house.
and you wouldn't know.
If you think
High
you've got
functioning coke addict.
perfectly, it's not something you should try until you're very good with women to the point where you can read all the signals so well that you know
All this.
something like that.
I mean,
Otherwise, it just shouldn't be attempted. Otherwise, you'll just get the rest.
I don't know. It's just sort of like, I don't know. What's the thing I'm looking for? Homeopathy? Is that the one with the water? You take the water because water has a memory apparently, and homeopathic treatments. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Pickup advice. What a laugh. Listen, I have a few minutes. Why don't we grab a coffee? Because there's no coffees here. We're in the middle of suburbia. We'll walk half an hour to get to the fucking coffee strip.
Listen, I've got a few minutes right now. So
Coffee strip.
Do you want to just grab
Is
a...
that a
What do you say?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Great.
sure. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, I fucking did it. Fucking that ass. In the next scene, he's going rough. Right. Oh, hang on. Sorry.
The very best result in the daytime is to go for the instant date, so that's correct.
Shouldn't she be one of the girls posing?
Leave and get the number, that's okay, but it's much better if
My
you...
guess is he pays like a sort of an ordinary looking kind of girl for the pickup sort of cutscenes and stuff. But then when he wants to illustrate how successful he is with women, he needs the two babes. Oh, I stopped listening. Sorry. Ding! Ah, correct choice is wrong.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her.
Main menu. Here's the thing. I wanted to play as much of this as I'm allowed to, but it's fucking hot in my bedroom. I'm so uncomfortable right now. I don't know. What time is it? How long have I been at this for? About half an hour? Check him out. Come on, girl, baby. Something's really bugging me, and I know this is Rich coming from me with my hair, but in that photo there, what's going on with the... Is that a look maybe I can replicate? Hang on. I'll get like a random strand of my hair and just stick it to my head. Oh, my hair's... There we go. Oh my god. I can't show the world that. I just looked at my webcam and I've realised like I have like damp patches on myself and I don't know where they came from. I think it's just that hot in my room. If I've got one bit of pickup advice for you guys, it's don't try and record gameplay videos in a hot room. I fucking look disgusting now. I hate Australia. Richard, I like what you've tried to do here, even though I disagree with everything about you as a person. I'd love to play more of this, but I'm just gonna need to do it on a day where it's cooler. Because I look fucking disgusting. Yeah, that is... Jesus Christ. Anyway. Take it easy, guys. I can't do any more of this. Bye-bye!
What do you say I take you home and eat your pussy?